back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yes, people are started to face justice, and I can assure you more individuals soon will be following, and more of these stories will be coming out in this video today. Thank you so much for turning up to watch my video. I really do appreciate. In today's video, I would really want to bring you to speed. People are being arrested in the village because of things that they have done, and they have been dodging these issues for a very, very good time now. But all is going well, and things are moving very, very smartly. And I would really want to bring to your attention that days are moving so well. In today's video, I can assure you the old man that have been disturbing people in the village is going to start staying put, because the next time he will open his mouth, it might not be very well with him. I can assure you he's going to start dodging these topics also, like the way other people have started already dodging these topics. So it is becoming now very, very clear that people are starting to coil their tails, and they don't want to get engaged into some of these issues that will be bringing for them problems wherever they are. You see, when you have a family to take care of, you must think twice. You see, people probably who don't have families, who don't have children, may not be in position to think twice, because probably they have nothing to lose. But when you have a child at home, when you have a father at home, when you have your wife at home, you will start thinking twice, because you never know. When you're in jail, they might be sleeping hungry at home, if at all they have been relying on you to get food. So some of the things will start making these individuals to start thinking twice, and I would really want to appeal to them. It is not yet late to change. They need to change their character. They need to change their behaviors, so that it does not become more uglier on them. Fighting the people in authority to escape arrest is not the solution. You only postpone the problem, but you would have not sorted it out. So I would really want to encourage our youth outside there to stay calm. When your friend have been arrested, now you need to learn from that. And you need to stay calm and try to control whatever comes from your mouth, because it might end up causing you a lot of problems. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch this YouTube platform, Dr. Wewe, because we are always going to try to give you all the best in this platform. Now, I have been seeing people starting to shift goalposts here and there. And you see, even if you try to shift it, it is not going to work out. It is not going to work out. And you see, I've been in the position to see some of the YouTubers who used to talk so heavily, they are now start talking softly. They're talking softly because, you see, certain amount of money is not a walkover here in Africa. When people start telling you to pay some good amount of money, some individuals might even start selling land, if they want that money and you cannot easily raise it, So that is the reason why I'm telling these young YouTubers that please control your appetite of money, because it might land you into a very, very big problem. A very, very big problem that you might not be in position to bail yourself out, and instead you'll end up selling land, land that you were supposed to use to support your family with the time. You'll end up selling that land, to pay for things that probably you are not ready for. Please, our last warning is going to the old man. If he's to listen to this, he needs to be very, very careful, because where things are heading to, he might be next. And I can assure you, the way I see that old man with his status, he might not be in position to even to handle one day being in jail. And nobody wishes him to go to jail when he's at age. That age is very, very slippery. And we don't want to be part of his story with the time. We don't want. And we really want to encourage him to stay away from talking so badly about people's family. This is a warning. And next time, if he is arrested, let people not come out here and talk nonsense. Yet right now we are sending a very, very clear message that this old man, deceased, stay away from speaking and talking nonsense that probably might end up costing you with the time. I would really want to pass a very, very strong message to this old man to be very, very careful with what is trading outside there, trying to put food on his plate in a wrong way. He might end up paying it in a very, very harsh way. So in today's video, we are just passing a message to warn individuals that are raising their neck. And they are raising their necks in a very, very wrong way, and thinking the law will not catch up with them. You might escape today, but tomorrow you might not be in position to escape. So individuals really need to stay very, very careful. Very, very careful. There are several ways to make videos. There are several ways to earn a living. But if you want to resort with abusing and insulting people's family, yet these individuals are trying all their best to put food on their table in a right way, then you come out looking for shortcuts and talking so badly. Time is going to tell. And time is going to prove some individuals wrong. I can assure you, some person now is in jail and his eyes has become red like long soil. So this should serve as a warning. So individuals who are outside, and you see what I've really seen, that when people get into a problem, they want to shift blames to others. I have seen this so-called the fisherman right now. His supporters are coming out there saying he was being witch hunted. He was being witch hunted. But all along, where were they when this man was committing all the things? Where were they, to advise him to do the right thing? Where were they when this man was, assaulting the policeman? Where were they when this man was jubilating when he boxed this policeman and removed their teeth? Where were they all this time? And now this is a time they are coming out and saying that this young man was being, witch hunted. He was being witch hunted for what? Give us clear reasons. Not just talking for the sake of talking, looking for sympathy in the eyes of the public. And I was really so shocked to see Mr. Cookman coming out and saying that, hashtag free so-and-so. Free so. I was like, what? Wait. What are you trying to show us at this time? Aren't you not the person who was very busy talking so badly about the fisherman? I have come to realize some individuals are not shameful when it comes to money. They can say anything and they can mention anything. I was really shocked beyond imagination to see this so-called, Mr. Cookman coming out with no shame, even when people were bashing him in that live stream. People were insulting him. People were talking so badly about him. People really abused that so-called Mr. Cookman at all corners. But he was so adamant. And he was saying, if people are making videos about the story, what about him? He also needs to make a video. He needs to eat. And now, I'm waiting for more stories to come from his side. Because they did not see him at the police. He was talking, that he will be one of those people to go to the police. What came to my attention? Mr. Cookman, his intention was to try to lobby for some money that he was going to pocket. He wanted to swindle the money. But I can assure you, the people have become wise. You cannot easily get money from their side. People are like, no. We cannot give you money, yet you have been insulting the fisherman. So Mr. Cookman became very, very furious. That some of people who are commenting like that, they should be blocked from his platform. Why should you block people from your platform? Yet they were telling you the truth. They were telling him the truth directly on his eyes. That is just after money. Money. That was exactly what Mr. Cookman was after. But I can assure you, it seems like his mission has failed from the start. His mission failed, and I think he's now, regretting why he even went for that live stream. So please, our youth, let's learn to do things in the right way. Let's learn to look for money in the right way. Not just coming out with fake stories, trying to scam people, try to scam the public, that you are going to be part of the story. Then at the end of the day, when the sun comes out, you are nowhere to be seen. And I can assure you, it is really very, very shameful that Mr. Cookman was able to try to fool few individuals from his platform. And he wanted donation failed to come. And I can assure you, he is now probably living a life of regret why he went and made that live stream. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Now, the so-called the fisherman has really caused a very, very big problem to himself. At some point, the fisherman boxed the policeman, removed his teeth, and the eye is, the policeman is crying that his eyes is having a problem and he cannot see properly. And so those are some of the things that were labeled against the fisherman in the case that he was arrested with. And I can assure you, it is not going to be an easy go for him. Even if he's to get bail, other issues are going to follow. For example, probably compensation. You will need to compensate the policeman with the time, because there is no negotiation about that. He will have to pay for the guy's teeth. He will have to pay for his eyes. And for probably, if you get bad people, for the days that he has not been portioned to do things well in his family, So all those are costs that the fisherman probably might end up, sorting out. We really want to see how this story is going to move, and we are going to still continuously follow this story very, very closely. And please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I've really seen the so-called Mugesi, is not yet well. But when he was lying in his hospital bed, the doctor was able to raise his hand on him and prayed for him for healing. The doctor prayed for him. And these days when I'm seeing him talking, I've started seeing that he's talking, and now he's talking considering Jesus in his, whatever he talks. For we all really want to wish him the best and let him now start doing the right thing. And when he is still recovering, because he's not yet looking good, the so-called Mugesi and Mayan really got a very, very serious accident when Mugesi had escorted this Mayan to the bank. And again, stupidly, this Mayan was going to the bank to open bank account with the identification card of his own father. There are people who really don't think. How can you carry your identification for your father to go and open a bank account? Yet you are not taking him to the bank. Can you imagine? So sometimes reasoning is also a problem. You may see this youth that, they are not well informed. That is why people are manipulating them here and there. And now they are failing to do right things in the community. But my encouragement to them is that please, let's start doing right things. Let's stop engaging ourselves in wrong things in the community. Learn to speak the truth, you know. But if you are going to, continuously take yourself into this wrong direction, it is not going to be very, very good. No? Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Consider subscribing and also putting a notification bell, because more of the stories will be coming directly to your screen. Let's meet again in our next video. May God bless you. See you again in our next one. God bless all of you.